Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from May 4th to May 10th. I hope that you're all doing well. Well, I just want to say to everybody out there that are celebrating Mother's Day, whether you're a mother, a grandmother, a stepmother, any type of mothering that you do in any shape, way, or form, happy Mother's Day. And I hope that that day you are happy, contented, fulfilled with love, and that you are pampered. So I'm glad to tell you that you came into fourth place. Isn't that amazing, Capricorn? Fourth place. I'm so happy that you are participating in this with me. Okay. Thank you for listening. Okay. And you are very much helping my channel to stay afloat. Thank you so much. I owe a lot of to all of you out there. I know I love you guys. You know that. I always told you that I could sit down with you for hours. It's like me having a coffee with you and we could stay for hours talking about our lives together, right? I could be there listening to you and everything. So this will continue. If you want your video to go first, right? Then all you have to do is like the video the most, view the video the most, and you will come first. But I'm happy that you are in fourth place. That's also very exciting. So again, thank you very much for your love and support. Now we have the singing bowl. The singing bowl here, what I'm going to do is going to be releasing anything that's attached to you, even people's situations that are all attached to you and you feel, ugh, you know, just release everything, okay? Release everything as I'm ringing the singing bowl. You take a deep breath in, you hold it for a few seconds, and then you release. Also, where your environment is, I'm going to be releasing everything. And then we're going to use my mom's bell to bring in the blessings, okay? So let's get started. Take a deep breath in, hold, and release. Now we're going to do count number 2. And count number 3. Very nice. I really like the number 3. Okay. Everything's released is what they showed me. And now we're going to take my mom's bell and we're going to bring all the blessings to you. For Capricorn, my Cappies. Nice. What a beautiful energy. Okay, Cappies, anywhere that you have Capricorn in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your other placements like your rising, your moon, Venus, Saturn, where it depends like where you're situated in the houses there to see what's going on and in your situation, okay? And take what's yours from the reading and let the rest go. If it does not resonate, just let it go. It means that someone else that's going to be coming in will be resonating with it, okay? And I'm also talking to cross watchers who are watching for you too, Capricorn, okay? So just reminding you of that. Now, in your reading, I'm going to take a look at your situation and what's crossing you, your current energy, your immediate future. What is it from you in your environment that you're not seeing that you should be aware of, and the potential outcome. And then I will clarify the cards for you. And at the end, I will tell you what the universe wants you to know. And I'm also going to give you the signs because some people are asking me for the signs. You know, they don't want like all the signs, they want the major arcana cards. It doesn't mean if, like, let's say the person you're thinking about doesn't show up in the card, doesn't mean that the reading is not for you. It's just some people, I guess, want to know who's showing up. Okay? Let's see. One more time. Cards are ready for you, Cappies. This is from May 4th to the 10th. My mom's birthday is on May 5th. So if all of you have a time, or if you remember, just, tell her happy birthday from your heart to her heart, or just, you don't have to say it in words, you just think about her. Okay. 8 of Swords. What's crossing you is the Hangman. And in the situation is the Ace of Pentacles. Well, you're overthinking about something, that's for sure. You're overthinking. You're probably thinking negative about things. You're probably feeling stuck. And why it shows me is that because so what's crossing you is the hangman. So there's something that's been stagnant for a while here. You're in limbo about something, right? You're in limbo. You're trying to see different aspects to something here. But what's showing you in the core is that there's some type of gift or money, opportunity, and abundance that's coming in for you. The sun is shining. You see, the sun is following you. Let's look at the current energy. Four of Swords, the Death card, and the immediate future, the Ten of Swords. There's a situation, okay? There could have been a breakup, heartbreak, anything, sorrow that took place in the recent past year where you are taking a break or you should be taking a break. There's like you need to take a break and or maybe rest a bit, okay, to gain the clarity that you need. In the immediate future, there's an ending of a cycle that you had to go through. It was very, very difficult, especially in the last 10 years, I feel. For some of you, it could be more, okay, but you were in the dark and something at the end here. There's an ending of an era, an ending of a situation, okay, that's being shown, but the light is finally coming through. And in this hangman situation, okay, that's what's crossing you in the current energy. You are going through a death and rebirth, Capricorn. You're in a metamorphosis here, okay? And there's a complete transformation that you're going through. Okay, it's about healing. It's about stripping away things that no longer serve you, people or situations. Okay, you're purging, you're cleansing. It's a sense of renewal that's taking place here. Okay, and it has a lot to do with your past as well. Let's look at how you're feeling right now. How's my Cappy feeling right now? Nostalgic. That's what you're feeling right now. You're looking at your past, maybe someone of your past, or some type of exchange that something has to do with your emotions here, okay? But that you're overthinking about. Let's see what's in your environment that you're not seeing that you should be aware of. Four of Cups, which talks about rejection. And let's look at the hopes and fears. The Sun card. After a time of maybe this darkness that was following around you, where you've been resting and healing from a heartbreak, where you're overthinking, where you've been stagnant, where you've been a lot of sacrifices of rejection here, I feel, for some of you, the sun will shine upon you again. Okay? And in the potential outcome, the Ten of Pentacles. There's a legacy here. This is about retiring early or a lot of financial bliss. This could be inheritance. It could be money falling on your lap. There is something long-term, affluence, people coming in together to help you with this Ten of Pentacles. But this is an accumulation that's coming in. It's long-term, okay? And in the overall, the Five of Swords. You feel defeated here in the overall. This week, you might feel a bit defeated, okay? You might feel that people or a certain person does not have your back here. You feel that people don't have your back here. So there is trust issues in a situation that you were going through. There's a lot going on in your mind. Okay, I see that happening, Capricorn. So now we're going to clarify the cards, okay, to see what else is taking place. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I'm just going to shuffle a bit more. It's important that the cards are shuffled, that you see it, that you need to see the cards being shuffled. It's very important. Okay. So for those that are cross-watching for Capricorns, you have to give them a break here because they are going through a huge transformation and they're going through a lot of emotions right now, okay? So, yeah. Let them be. No judgment here, but just to say they're going through a lot, okay? So, let's look at the Five of Swords here in the overall for you. Cappy, you got the Two of Pentacles, the World, the Page of Wands. You're trying to bring things into balance here. This is what you're trying to do, okay? You're adapting. You're trying to adapt, okay, to circumstances around you. And there's situations where maybe you're multitasking. You're doing a lot at the same time. So it's important at this time to stay grounded. You are a grounding tool already. You, as a Capricorn, are grounded. But if you're in your head a lot, you may have to ground yourself, okay? Like meditate or something like that. What's being shown is that you are going to the next level. There's guaranteed success here for you, okay? But it's a time of integration right now. There's fulfillment, victory, success, positivity with the world card. Some of you might be traveling the world. Some of you could be doing something online as well, because with this 10 of Pentacles, I could see something long-term online. And with the Page of Wands talks about divine timing for you. So there's good news coming in. So you'll hear about maybe an offer coming in, but there's definitely good news, okay? Let's look at the 8 of Swords in your situation. You got the King of Swords, the Hangman shows up again, and Justice. This is beautiful. For some of you, this is about the truth. You want the truth in a situation. And maybe you'll hear about the truth, but there is truth. And some of you are going through karma. So this is karma, okay, that's coming in for you, okay? Things are going to start getting into balance. There will be fairness, and the truth is coming in. But there will be consequences, not for you, but for anybody here that's trying to do something to you here. There's consequences to their karma, right? Because this is something that has to be done here, okay? Things that have to take place in the way that they should here, okay? Especially that you've been overthinking and feeling stuck in a situation. What Spirit is asking you is to visualize what you want. Now, for some of you that don't know how to visualize, do a vision board of all of the things that you want for this year to take place in your life. And by looking at this vision board often, okay, without the affirmations, you just have to visualize it. But if you can visualize it in your mind and let go of how it's supposed to come in, it will come into you. And I do see that it's going to come in for you, because justice is your karmic justice is here for you finally, okay? And you came into your own reading. Look at that, Capricorn. Okay, some of you have temptations here, okay? Or there's patterns that you have to look at. I feel that you're looking at your patterns at this time. Let's look at the Hangman, because you got it twice. You got the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the 8 of Cups. There could be someone also in your energy field that's coming in, okay? I do see like the King and Queen of Swords talking to each other here, okay? And there is a message that's going to come in here, but I do see someone walking away. There's a new path already. So let's say you haven't heard about this person for a while, and they're coming back. You already left. You're gone. Bye-bye. You're gone. Okay? But this person is coming in to talk to you. What is it do they want? Let's see. What do they want? I want to see what they want here. Okay? They are attracted to you. Okay? Because you are very magnetic. So they're coming back because they are attracted to you. There's a judgment that has to take place here. You have to make a quick judgment on this when it comes in. Well, not quick, but you have to make a judgment. Wait. There's too many cards here that came through. Yeah, too many cards. Sorry about that. I don't want to take too many cards out. I just want more and more cards. Anything else? Yeah. Well, what it shows up here is that there's an ending of a situation that has to take place. The 10 of Swords came out twice, and the Tower is coming in to break something that I feel that it was something that took place here. Okay, I don't know exactly what it is, because it can be different for everybody, but the Tower is coming in because this was like something came to light here for you. Something came of light, okay, after being in the dark for so long. Now let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles comes again with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're in a very lucky period. If you've been having financial difficulties, or things have been going up and down financially, there's abundance coming in, and you're in a very lucky streak with the Jupiter, with the Wheel of Fortune. This karma, luck, being in the right place at the right time. This talks about like abundance coming in. You're destined for this abundance to come in. You're very, very lucky. Okay, you are being gifted here. Yeah, this is very, very positive. Okay, his terms are your finances. Wow, you're gonna rock and roll, Capricorn. Slowly but surely, you're going there. Let's look at the Four of Swords in the current energy. You got the Seven of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Lovers. There's confusion. There's a confusion here. Now, this could be confusion about a person that hurt you or some type of heartbreak, because I see like separation here, or like some, because there's a big decision that you have to do with a twin flame. Okay, energy here. I do see a twin flame. It could be a lover, it could be anybody here. Okay, it doesn't have to be just about love, but there is an energy of confusion here. And part of the confusion is that in these cups that you have here, some of them are good and some are not. That means that this talks about like imagination, and talks about like repressed emotions, or talks about like what's the word, temptations. Okay, daydreaming, temptations type of thing. What you truly are wanting here is things to come into balance, that what you give you're going to be receiving. Okay, and this is where I see that there's big decisions in the time that you're taking time for yourself. You have to make you have to make decisions upon this, because you are at crossroads in a situation. Okay, and you have to choose a path here, and some of you are sad at this time, but you have to follow your heart. What does your heart tell you to do? Follow your intuition, Capricorn. Let's look at the death card. The death card is followed by the death card. Wow, because the Ace of Pentacles, I got the Ace of Pentacles as a confirmation. The Ten of Swords, you got it twice. Okay, what else did you get twice? The Hangman twice. You're going through a complete transformation here. Scorpio, very strong Scorpio energy. The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups. You want happiness, okay? But you want happiness. You do. There's a lot of anxiety and fear not having what, maybe not having the happiness with a partner here. I feel like you're working on yourself here. You're doing a lot of work on yourself. Okay, you're financially secure. I do see that, and you are working on yourself. This is a period that you have to stay very grateful. You need to be grateful for what you have. You're very independent. But this has to do with a past life situation as well here, especially with a twin flame. And I don't like to bring the twin flame up because these are like, it's been overused too many times. But with the Nine of Wands here, you went through a lot. And you're still going through a lot of things from last year that's still right now here going through. Where you feel defeated, where you feel hurt, where you feel heartbroken, where you're tired, you're persevering, but you're moving forward still, right? And you're so close to success. You're so close, but part of you wants to give up. Don't, because there is in the future, in the next 10 years, yes, I'll say 10 years, there could be marriage for you down the line. It could be less than that, but I do see happiness coming for you, okay? Let's look at the Ten of Swords in the immediate future. The Emperor. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Nine of Swords. What is this about? Just want to need one more card for this. Okay. There's an energy, whatever this is, whatever this commitment is towards a person or work or your creativity, what you're doing for a living, what you're passionate about here. Okay, there is someone coming in here, okay? But there's like an energy of like not being sure, because there's an energy of confusion and still you're hurt, and this is a past life thing that you're going through. And you're going through a lot of completions, and you're going to the next level, and there's guaranteed success, and then there's the Wheel of Fortune that's coming in, that's going to give you abundance in any shape, way, or form, but monetary, something long term. And this is not something like, oh, you could snap your fingers and receive it, but this is with hard work, which you have been doing. But the Wheel of Fortune is there to help you to bring it faster to you, which I believe that's about you seizing it, because you've been stagnant for a while, and you've been stuck or in limbo for a bit here, okay? And what's showing up is that you have to make a decision here. Okay? What I'm being shown is that, yeah, you have challenges that are coming through with this decision. But it's important to stand up for yourself and to set boundaries. You need to be a hermit in the immediate future. Very soon, you're going to be turning into a hermit, because you are going through a death and rebirth. And you're going to be alchemizing this, okay, slowly but surely. This is about following your intuition, meditating, and really following your own path here, because there is something here that you're destined to. There's a destiny that's coming in, that the Wheel of Fortune is bringing this to you. There's a new contract here, contracts where there's a wish that's going to be fulfilled here, miracles coming in, and your faith. Like today, you'll say, I don't believe in anything anymore. You're going to start believing because things are going to start showing up here for you. Okay, so it's very positive, but you have to set boundaries. You need to set boundaries, and you need to say goodbye to the past or a certain element of your past, a person, a situation. Now, if someone crossed over, no, I'm not saying that you have to let them go, because when someone crosses over, it's not the same type of energy. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about someone in your life, or an emotion or something like that has to be let go, or a belief system that you kept on for many years that does not serve you any longer. Now let's look at the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess. Yeah, it's been difficult. I see it here. You've been carrying a lot of emotions, responsibilities. You're overstimulated, or you're overloaded with work. I don't know. There's something that you're just keep putting on. It's like you're taking on too much that's not yours. Half the things that you're doing are not even yours. Half the things that you're carrying are not even yours. And that's why there's been delays, right? Because you're taking care of something here, especially of the past year. The past was very difficult, and at this time you're feeling probably nostalgic. You're looking at pictures, you're feeling sad, or there's something of the past that keeps showing up here. Okay, but with the Ten of Wands, it means is that it's an ending of a journey. You're letting those rods down. Okay, some of you need a back massage. Okay, especially in the middle of your back here, in the middle here. Okay, and the hip area, like bottom, like lower back. Okay, this is where you're going to be needing a massage. But the 10 becomes a 1, so there's something you're releasing here. Okay, this is what you're trying to release here with the Four of Swords. You have to make important decisions, because when you want things to be equal. That what you give, you want it to receive, whether it's about love, friendship, work. You can't be giving and giving and receiving nothing. You have to if you're not receiving anything, you have to think about what's going on here. What am I doing? Why am I not receiving love, person, whatever it is, work, money, whatever? Why? Well, then that's why you have to be that hermit. Okay. And what is being shown to me is that something is still not revealed to you, but you have to follow your intuition, because there is something long term here with the Ten of Pentacles that's showing up again. Let's look at what you're not seeing that you should be aware of. There could be rejection here for you. Okay. Five of Wands, the Moon, yeah, the Nine of Wands. There we go. Yeah, there's conflict in the situation with someone here. There's clashing egos. There's you could be fighting, drama, and this is someone that's very restless. Someone that's very not. I don't know. It's like it needs. Well, you feel that fire within this person, whoever this is, that keeps coming back in and out of your life. This is I'm seeing like a player type energy here for some of you out there. Not everybody, but some of you out there. And there's something that you're not seeing that's hidden here. Okay. And so what you're not seeing is that in this hangman position that you're in, that you're stagnant, that you were in limbo here, and you're tired, and you're going through a transformation here. Okay. With the Moon card, what is showing up is that you're going to feel uncertain. You're going to feel instability. You're going to have a lot of fear, anxiety around this. Something is going to, there's going to be this, there's deception. Something is hidden. There's secrets. So it's like your vision, your third eye, your vision, even your eyes, and your intuition will be off, because you'll see, well, something is too confusing. I'm not getting it. And we have to walk through these pillars. As you're walking more through these pillars, using your other senses, things are going to start being revealed slowly and slowly. You're going to see the truth in the situation, but not right now. But you will eventually see the truth. Okay? And so pay attention to your dreams. Yeah, so pay attention to your dreams and make sure you write them down. In this full moon that we're going to have in Scorpio, May 1st, okay, you're going to be dreaming. And just jot down whichever, if you could, remember to put like a little diary or just a booklet, whatever. It doesn't have, just a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Near your bed, that as soon as you wake up, you put down what you saw. It's important, because this is like this full moon that we're having in Scorpio is not like It's the first time in this type of energy that we're having this type of full moon. And in the Scorpio energy, there's a lot of transformation. That's why you have strong Scorpio, or you have strong Scorpio energy within yourself. But this has to do with the full moon that's coming in. So, get ready to rock and roll here. Give me another card. Yeah. So if someone is trying to sell you like, oh, it's going to be great. This is gonna be the best offer ever. Or, oh, you can't live without me, blah, 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 blah. It's not. Okay, with the Six of Wands reversed, it's not going to be successful. I don't see it being successful. Okay, some of you are going to be overthinking about this, and it's very pessimistic energy. Okay, feeling stuck. You don't have to feel stuck in this energy. Something here is not successful in a way that someone is trying to sell it to you. Take it as it is. I don't know what to tell you there. The sun is shining here where you're destined with the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Pentacles twice came in, okay, with the Star card, okay, which is like, and you're alchemizing this, okay, where the light is finally showing itself. The sun, the Four Wands, the Six of Swords, the Four Cups. Now this is up to you. Okay, there's a new beginning that's taking place. That will be taking place. Some of you could be traveling in the month of August. Okay, I see. It could be in the summer. Okay, but August is very strong too. Or there's a new beginning here that's taking place in a home. This could be a celebration in a home. There's a strong foundation, number 1111. Some of you are going through a transition, maybe. Better times are coming ahead. If there's been complications or obstacles, things are going to come into balance, which is amazing. Okay, this is a journey, not a destination. For some of you, you're going somewhere where it's hot, and there's something that's going to spark. There's a spark that's going to take place. Okay, meaning if it's meeting someone, it's a yes. Okay, if it's terms of creativity, maybe something is going to jot your mind here, but it's very positive, and I'm not sure if you're going to take it or not. Are you going to be the one rejecting this new beginning that's coming in? Go into hermit mode. You know how to do that, Capricorn. And go meditate and reflect. Eight of Wands. Something is taking off here for you. Something is taking flight. Page of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Yeah, you're heartbroken. You need to love yourself. You need to keep pouring love towards yourself, okay? I feel like you're going to take back your power in the month of June. Maybe before, who knows? But June is a strong month for you. You are heartbroken, but you are releasing, okay? And there's been a lot of sorrow here for you. And you've been working, and you have to work on yourself. And you have to put more value to who you are. You have to put the cards on the table. This is who I am. I'm not going to settle for less, whatever. Okay, but for some of you, this could be also going back to school, doing a study in magic, or it could also mean a offer coming in. Okay, something is going to take off here for you. You're going to be on your feet a lot of messages coming in. Very positive, very, very positive energy. And you have to keep working on yourself. Give yourself more love towards yourself. Instead of going out there, go within. You need to go within here, okay? Because there's issues here. Some people are going through abandonment issues, rejection issues. There's a lot of those type of energy, feeling left out, feeling ghosted, feeling in the dark. Okay, but Spirit and Universe is you are going through a death and rebirth. So you have to understand that you're going through a transformation. You're going through a metamorphosis. When you come out of it, the sun is shining, and you're going to have a new life because there's something that's destined. But are you going to reject that? I don't know. Are you? Because as you're bringing more blessings to yourself and love to yourself, okay, there's going to be more blessings coming around you. There's something long-term, and you're going to go through a breakthrough. So there is a breakthrough here for you. It's very exciting. You're going to see things very clearly. Okay, you can have clarity. Let's see what the universe has in store for you. For Capricorn from May 4th to the 10th. Please show me. Oh, this is a storyline. Well, Spirit is saying that whatever it is that you're putting a lot of energy in, Okay, maybe it could be a new job, starting a new business, starting something from scratch, or it could be an offer coming in, something you're trying to materialize. Keep going for that. Okay. Um, they're showing me here that a lot of you could be heartbroken at this time. Your indecision about you're blocking your heart, but you have to take out the blindfold that you put on around your eyes. If you're seeing something that's like there, but it's not really there, because there is hot and cold, or someone that keeps coming in and out of your life. There's something here that you're indecisive about. Remember that you are letting go of a lot with the Five of Cups. You're letting go of emotions, things, missed opportunities, hurt, everything. You're just releasing, releasing, releasing. Okay, what Spirit is asking you to do is to follow your intuition, and by doing that, you have to follow the insight that's coming in. Something is still not completely revealed to you, but with the Page of Cups, you have to follow your heart. And how can you, right? Just give you an example. How can you follow your heart if you're blocking your heart? So you need to follow your heart, okay, in a situation here, and trust your intuition. Okay. So now, like I promised you, I'm going to give you, like I already gave you a rundown on what your reading is about. Now I'm going to give you the signs that came in for those of you that are interested in the signs. Or these are just the major arcana cards, okay, not the small ones, okay. So if you don't see your sign in it, or the person, it doesn't mean that this is not your reading. It just means this, okay. Libra. Okay, let's see here. Gemini, Pisces, and Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, okay, hold on, Leo. Okay, that's it. And of course, Capricorn. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Don't forget to like the video the most, view the video the most, share it with your friends and family, or people that you know that are Capricorns. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.